3 years ago, D.C. swept into the Don't Mute D.C. movement. While go-go music started as the headliner of the movement, the critical issues facing African Americans in D.C. became the heart of the movement. Ellen talked to co-founder of Don't Mute D.C., Ronald Moe Moten, about a new book that takes a deeper dive into these issues.
Mo, it's so great to see you. Congratulations. You've been pretty busy writing a pretty significant book. Tell us about Don't Mute Mo.
So Don't Mute Mo is my second book, and it's actually has a foreword by Bruce Johnson.
Oh, wow.
That is very, it blew my mind when I got it, because we have a great relationship. And he's been watching my work for over the last 25 years and was like a mentor, but also by somebody who would critique you. And I think you all know over there how he would do it in a way that was like motivating.
Yeah.
And it's about my journey over the last 25 years and how I applied the wisdom that I obtained from my failures and my successes in doing the work in the community, from community organizing to when I had the Peaceaholics and dealing with the violence in the city. And I wrote many op-eds thanks to Natalie Hopkinson, who was the Outlook editor at the Washington Post at that time, who gave me my first opportunity and said, Mo, won't you write an op-ed? So me, somebody who, 15 college credits, GED, I was a little intimidated, but I was like, hey, if you edit it for me, I'll write it. So I wrote it. It was a big hit in the Washington Post. And from that point on, I wrote like 15 op-eds, most of them in the Washington Post, the Washington Post, Washington Times, and Washington Informer. And during the Don't Mute DC movement, a lot of things were happening in our community around the movement and around the issues that I wrote in these op-eds. It covered a lot of issues. So it inspired me to write the book. I wrote the book with Jeffrey Anderson, who's a local reporter who used to write for the city paper and has a district dig. And me and him didn't get along at one time. So we developed a relationship, and he actually interviewed me on each op-ed in my book, and we elaborate of how they are relevant today. And they're very, very relevant, very relevant.
Well, and you're even releasing this book on the 3rd anniversary. You mentioned the Don't Mute DC movement. Why was that so important for you to maybe put all of this together, especially we saw what was happening to the city at that time 3 years ago?
Yeah, well, I have an article that I wrote in the Washington Post called "What a Crane Would Never Lift." And when you start thinking about Don't Mute DC, that is right there. It talks about, we have a city that's thriving. We have a city that has a surplus. We have a city that has all these great amenities now. But a lot of people who were there when nobody wanted to be here feel like they were getting pushed out. And in some cases they were. And I think the movement was something that sparked all people to come together, black, white, young, old, and say, look, this ain't right. It's not right to mute people, but it's also not right to push people out who get up and work hard every day to be here.
I know the Don't Mute DC was about so much more than go-go, but also go-go music. Do you have insight on when that go-go museum is opening up? Are you the man to talk to about this?
So the construction is going on.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody who made it happen. Robert White, Kenya McDuffie, and the mayor's office is doing a great job in helping us get it over the hump. So this is like really great. I mean, we also, I can't say the partner, but we got a big donation where we're going to also have a mobile museum. And the mobile museum is going to have a stage that goes up and down, hydraulic stage on the top of the museum.
What?
A bus. And inside is going to be all digital. So not only are we going to have an event space in Southeast, not only are we going to have a mobile museum, we're going to have something that's going to take our music around the world.
Wow.
Just imagine going to festivals and tours with the band. So I just feel blessed with everything that's happening in historic Anacostia. And through the whole city council and mayor coming together, we are saving and preserving our culture in Anacostia, right, with the development coming. But we also are saving our music and fighting for equity for everybody. And that's what this book talks about.
Mo will be at the Kennedy Center tonight at 6 p.m. along with a performance by the Backyard Band, or you can catch him this Saturday, April 16th for a couple of events as well. Details at don'tmutedc.com.